Would I, standing at the AD, looking at this watch, hand over £15,350? No way, Jose. There's absolutely no way I would spend that kind of money on this watch. Okay, the wife's left the room. Yeah, 100% on this particular watch. Definitely. Absolutely no way. No. Currently on a waiting list for that precious Rolex, your precious watch. You might want to watch this video. Rolex has done it again on the 1st of January 2025. Yet another price increase. On the steels, it's just 1%. On the white roller stores, which would be a Datejust with a fluted bezel because it has gold content, it's a 2% price increase. On two-tones, let's say a root beer or a Yachtmaster rose gold two-tone watch, the price increase quite a lot, guys. It's 5%. To put that into physical money terms, this watch, current MSRP, is £14,500, and on the 1st of January 2025, the watch is going to cost a whopping £15,350. Do you get me? What's quite interesting is they've stacked the price increase onto titanium as well. I didn't know titanium had gone up in price. The famous titanium Yachtmaster is now going to cost you £600 more. If you want that bad boy, you're going to have to spend just under 13 grand for it. I'm sure the people getting the call for that watch are not going to be phased by that price increase. But it's good to know, guys, isn't it, that your titanium watch now costs £600 more on the 1st of January 2025. What is a major shocker to me is they have increased the price of full gold by 7%. Without working it out with a calculator, that's going to be a £2,500 price increase on every single all gold Rolex. In my opinion, if you can afford a watch that expensive, it won't phase you, or will it? Let's look at the OP41, one of my personal favorite watches. The current MSRP is £5,550. 1% onto that is about 60 quid, which is going to bring the MSRP up to £5,610. No big deal, guys. No biggie. Standard Datejust with a smooth bezel on oyster bracelet. Current MSRP is £7,100. Add 100 on top for the 1%. I know I'm rounding up, guys. So that watch is now going to cost you £7,200. Again, no big deal. The Datejust 41 white roller saw. The reason it's called a white roller saw is the bezel has gold in it. The current MSRP of that watch is £9,100. Add 2% to the price of that watch because it's got gold content, guys. Remember that, gold content. The new MSRP of that watch is going to be £9,300. Might be £10 less, but it shouldn't be any higher. What is going to be a chunk of change is my favorite combination, which is Datejust 41 Jubilee Fluted, and the current MSRP of that bad boy is £9,300, and I estimate the new MSRP is going to be £9,500, an absolute chunk of money. However, if you can't afford it, don't buy it. Some of the other watches that are honorable mentions, the Explorer 40 is now going to be £6,740. The Explorer 2 is going to go up by £100. Again, no great shakes, from £8,500 to £8,600. The Air King, I'm giving it a bit of a push here. I'm adding 100 to that, which means it's going to be £6,600. Again, no biggie. Now, I'm hoping I'm right on this. The Submariner is £8,050. Add another 100 to that, £8,150. That's based on just slightly over 1% price increase. Fingers crossed, that's or we're going to have to suffer on one of my grail watches. Yes, guys, I am going after a standard sub. I think it's a nice, clean dial, not having the date function. I think it could be a perfect daily watch, a perfect all steel daily watch. The sub date is currently £9,000. Add 100 to that, brings you to 9,100. Again, no great deal here, no big deal, nothing noteworthy, guys. The GMTs are currently selling on Oyster bracelet at 9,350. That's going to push that one up to 9,450, and the GMT on Jubilee might start to pinch. Who knows, guys? I recently purchased this exact watch, and even then I didn't know the price. When I went to buy the watch, I genuinely thought the watch was $9.5 grand, and then when I looked at my invoice, it was 9,550. The new price, I'm going to say, is going to be 9,700. So that's £300 short of 10k for a Rolex GMT. This is where it starts to get sticky. They really have stung the two-tones this year, guys. Again, 5% increase on the Rollersaurs. The root beers, this is not a root beer, this is a Yachtmaster, but I'm just saying the root beer, the Yachtmaster, and really odd, titanium. Has titanium gone up in price? Who knows, but they're adding 5% to the price of titanium watches. So standard root beer with a 5% increase is going to go up by £740. Current MSRP of that watch is £14,750. Now you're going to have to pay a whopping £15,450. A chunk of money, guys, for a very good watch, but a chunk of money. My Yachtmaster current MSRP is, this is the Yachtmaster 40. Chocolate dark, best one if you ask me. Very comfortable watch. An underrated watch if you ask me. Current MSRP is £14,500 dead. With that kind of a price increase of 5%, that's going to shove it right up there to £15,350. That is a ton of money. Would I, standing at the AD, looking at this watch, hand over £15,350? No way, Jose. There's absolutely no way I would spend that kind of money on this watch. Okay, the wife's left the room. Yeah, 100% on this particular watch. Definitely. Absolutely no way. No. This is an odd one for me. The titanium, everybody wants it, sells for a chunk of money. If you get it, it's worth $7 grand more, so I understand this, but for some reason, Rolex have upped the price of this watch by £600. Current MSRP is £12,350, and the new price is going to be just short of 13 grand. Right. I could go through the entire range, but I can't be bothered, guys. But what I will say is, if you look at an all-gold watch, let's go to the all-gold GMT with bells and whistles on a Jubilee bracelet. This one in particular, retail is £35,400. I wish I had that kind of money, but I don't. 7% price increase across the board on full gold watches. 7%, guys. It may as well be 10%. 7%, 10%. It's a mega amount of money. That is £2,478 more, which means the watch is now going to be £37,873. That is a ton of money, guys. An absolute ton of money. So any gold watch, just go like that, add £2.5 grand. You're looking in the window, you see a gold watch on the 1st of January 2025, add £2.5 grand to that MSRP. If you are thinking of buying one of those watches, get your ass to an AD now. They will be only too happy to sell you one. Something else came out of this price increase was the Daytonas. The Platinums have gone up by 1% and the steel Daytona has actually gone up by 3%. The current MSRP is £13,200 and 3% of that, 400 quid, makes the watch 13,600. When you consider the watch sells for £10,000 more on the grey market, it's no great shakes. If you're waiting for a steel Daytona and they tell you it's £400 more, I can assure you not one person on this entire planet would complain. And then it gets really sticky, guys. Two-tones are getting shafted again. They have shafted the two-tone Daytonas not by 5%, but by 6%. That means this watch, this beautiful Daytona, is going to go from £17,800 to £18,850. A ton of money, guys. A £1,050 price increase. I think this latest price increase is going to be the death of the two-tones. It really is. Just to recap, this is for my special friends, all my subscribers who I helped get a root beer this year. You're welcome. You're welcome. Brenny love coming in from me, from you guys. I know there's only 5 or 6 of you, but you're welcome, guys. Would you be happy to spend £740 more on the same watch a day later? I don't think so, guys. I really don't think so. I hope this doesn't kill the demand for two-tone watches dead in its tracks. The Guinness, I forgot to check the price of that, but you just got to think the Guinness is going to go up again by another £750 to £800. That's a big chunk of money for those of you waiting for a Guinness. And again, you're welcome, all the people I helped. Can I just say, if you've gotten this far, there are some odd watches available to purchase at the moment from authorized dealers. Some of these two-tones you might be waiting for. If you reach out to Brenny will hook you up. If you want to get yourself a Rolex from an authorized dealer in the United Kingdom, check out Preston's. If you want to get yourself a pre-owned Rolex watch in the United Kingdom, I have an announcement to make next year, and I'll tell you about that on a future episode. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And I wish you all a happy Christmas and a prosperous New Year.